It is a snowy day outside. Snow on the ground. I'm going to show y'all what the front looks like. It is a snowy day in North Carolina. I just want to show you guys the snow. It's snow outside. There is snow outside. Now somebody got a bike. Now he got a bike. Look at him. Okay. Hello everyone. Happy Sunday. It is a cold and sunny not cold and sunny. It is a cold and snowy day today in North Carolina. I'm going to insert some clips, but we were predicted to have some snow today. I didn't think we were going to have snow today because every time North Carolina says that it's going to snow, it's going to be 10 inches. It's never 10 inches. And we did snow. It did get some snow, but it's not 10 inches. I'm from Ohio, up north, and this is nothing compared to what I'm used to. Basically, like whole city shut down type of situation. People in the grocery stores taking all the bread, eggs, cheese, milk, people filling up gas, and they act like the world is ending. Like, it's nothing new because I've been here for almost 10 years now, but it's just ridiculous because it's never been what I'm used to. So whatever. But because it is such a snowy and cold day, I decided, like randomly, that I'm going to organize the house because we've been here 4 or 5 months now, and every time I look into this pantry, it's a mess. Every time I go upstairs into that hall closet, it's a mess. Like, it's just a mess. And I am a very organized person, and sometimes like clutter just throws my mind off, and I don't like it. So before I go out and order and buy organizational things, I'm going to go through my house and look and see what is being used but not being used, like used to its capacity. And so I started upstairs in the hall closet, and there's a bunch of stuff from the wedding that I bought that I can use as storage containers. That they are storage containers, but I used them for something else for the wedding, and I'm going to use those. And yeah, let me just show you what this freaking pantry looks like. It's like, first of all, when y'all see this, don't judge me because it's a mess. Let me see. Okay, so this is its current state, right? This is a wall rack that I got off of Amazon. In our apartment, this was used for like what was this used for? The laundry the laundry stuff in our laundry closet. So now I just used it as like sauces and all kind of things here, right? And so this is the pantry. It's very small, like tight pantry, but it has the capacity to be something. Up there is like all of my like serving and hosting stuff. I got pictures, I got trays, I got aluminum pans, I got all kind of things, tablecloths. This is a combination of all kind of stuff, right? Mittens, pitchers, cereals, cutlery, same thing. Like, as you can, it's just not. It's just not. It's just not. And so I need to get it together. I know what I want to do, but before I go out and buy a bunch of stuff, I kind of want to organize and group it to how I, how I think it should be. I got some stuff in my Amazon cart that I know that I am going to buy. Like, I'm going to buy like the cereal containers. Sorry, my camera's blurry. Like the cereal containers and like the stuff for like the bulk items, the flour, the rice, the pastas, all that stuff. I'm going to buy that stuff and put it in there. Something for like chips, whatever, to kind of clear this up. And then first of all, why do I have a cutlery thing here, a cutlery thing here, and the cutlery thing back there? Like, I don't have children, so like, why do I have so much stuff? Like, what the world? Anyway, so that's that. And then let me clear this camera because first of all, I don't know why it's so not okay. Hopefully it's better. And then underneath the sink, I don't know if I'm probably going to get to this today, But this is what under the sink looks like. Yeah, it's like, what do you have? How can you see? Type situation. Like, what is this? Like, it has the capacity to be organized, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's what that looks like. And then my upstairs hallway closet. You're not gonna see because I started pulling stuff out because I wasn't gonna record, but I was like, I might as well record because everything is content. So I was like, I'm about to say, what the heck is that? Woo! Anyway, I wasn't gonna record because but I was like, everything is content. I want to start getting back in my filming bag. So I was like, let me just pick up the camera and record regardless of what it looks like. So let me show you what this hall closet looks like. So this is what the hall closet look like. I moved all of that stuff out of here. So all of that stuff was in here like crazy. Like crazy. Like, it's just, yeah. So these are the bins that I use for the wedding. I don't even know if I use this for the wedding. I use this bin for the wedding. So if you go back and look at one of my shorts, I had like little Tylenol things, Band-Aids, floss picks, whatever in there. This is like medicine stuff, miscellaneous stuff, more wedding stuff, skincare stuff. This was a bin full of all of my sanitary items. So I condensed all of my sanitary items into this, which I did at the apartment. But when I moved here, I just didn't do it. So all of my sanitary tampons and pads and wipes and overnight diapers are in here because they were all just in these boxes, bags, whatever. So I just put it all in here, like condensed, duh. This I used as like miscellaneous skincare travel stuff. So I'm probably going to go through this tray and see like what I'm using, what I'm not using, and just throw some stuff away because it's just not being used to its full capacity. So that's what I'm about to do right now. So this is what I got so far. So this bin right here is going to be all the stuff that's going to go in our bathroom. So like my soap, my skin towel, shaving creams, Dr. Chills, like that's going to go underneath there. Yes, I have a pregnancy test. I'm married. No, I'm not pregnant. I just have it. Okay. Clear that up. But yeah, that's going to go in our bathroom, underneath the sink. This is kind of like skincare stuff, like lotion, aloe vera, sunscreen, Vaseline, like, and I have another thing like this on our dresser, so I'm probably going to condense it and put it in here too. This is all my skincare stuff. like all my skincare stuff. This is stuff that needs to extra deodorant, which probably could go in here as well. That's gonna go in my makeup room. And this is the medicine stuff that I condensed it to. I took out all the band-aids, put it in there, the little pills, Mucinex, whatever. I'm pretty sure we got more medicine stuff laying around the house somewhere, but from what I pulled out, this is what I put it in, and now I got 2 extra bins. So there's that. I already showed y'all that. This thing of this little 3-tier drawer thing is kind of emptied out. Besides this is like toothbrush mouth stuff. But what I'm going to do is, my plan is I'm going to, there's a thing that I've seen on TikTok. It's like a 6-stack whatever. If I find it, I'll put an insert here on the screen. But it's like a 6-stack organizational thing. And so what I'm going to do, if it can fit, I'm going to put all of my toothbrush stuff, skincare stuff, this stuff all in the bin underneath the sink. That way it's not like out and open. It's like a drawer like this, but it's like a big stack of things, big stack organizer like this that I've seen on TikTok, and I kind of want to get that. I'll look on Amazon for it. Again, if I see it on the screen, if I see it, I'll put it on the screen for y'all. But that's going to go in there for now. And then I have another bin in our extra bathroom where I put all of our travel stuff in. So anything travel related is in these bins. But I was like, well, let me just put the travel stuff in here, because I could put my hair stuff in there, because I have a whole nother, it's a lot. Anyway, I'm gonna put my travel stuff in these bins, and my hair stuff is gonna go in these 2 bins, if that makes sense. So let's do that. Okay, and so this is my hair cabinet in my spare bathroom. So this is where all of my hair stuff is: shampoo, dryers, flat irons, whatever. So this was the 3-tier organizer that I had. All of our travel stuff in the apartment. It made sense, but now it doesn't make sense. So I'm going to take out the clear bins and put them in the black bins. And yes, this is dysfunction. That's not really dysfunctional. It's the best, but it's okay. Okay, it's an organized mess. Okay, yeah. We'll tackle the towels and stuff another day. I don't got time for that today, but So all the travel stuff is in the 3-tier little bin right there. That's the medicine stuff. That's skincare, extra lotions and stuff. And then that down there is overstock. If y'all want to know, that little green bin down there, that's my dog's bath stuff. When I give her a bath, it's up here. So that's all her things. And then that bag, I think, is like shower curtain and shower curtain hooks and stuff. And this little stuff right here is just miscellaneous stuff that I have to find a home for, which I will, but just not right now. So that looks a lot better than what it was. Trust me, okay? Trust me. Okay. So downstairs we go. Oh wait, and so now I have 4 extra bins. I have these 2 small ones and these 2 long ones. So we're gonna see if I can use these downstairs in the pantry. I don't know what kind of dent it's gonna make in the closet today, but we'll just see and go from there. So downstairs, I'm about to take everything out of this pantry, put it on the island, and we gonna just go from there. We just gonna go from there because I don't know what's in here. And we gonna see. Okay, so pantry is empty besides the top up here, which I told y'all earlier is like all my servant and stuff. I'll figure out what to do with that another day. And then basically all empty. And then at the bottom is our extra wine for my housewarming, wine, liquor, whatever, vinegar, and our little spinner. I didn't empty out this rack because this is like all of our sauces and stuff. I will condense it, but for the most part, that's probably just gonna stay like that because I like how the sauces and stuff right there. But here's all the food. So I kind of grouped everything together. So this is like all the canned and like dry stuff, peanut butter, canned milk, soup, which we don't really have a lot of canned stuff. Like, I'm surprised we even still have this, but whenever we buy canned stuff, we're typically using it for the day that we're making the meal, so we don't really get a lot of cans. And this is when I was sick, so I just kept that on duty. And this tuna fish, I don't even know if is this expired, because this might have to go in the trash. No, so this is May 2028, so good. Canned milk, mayonnaise, hot chocolate. My husband bought this. I don't like this brand, but he liked this brand, so yeah. Bone broth. So I saw a lot of girls on TikTok talking about bone broth, like they drink it in the morning, like to put something warm in their stomach as protein. This is nasty. Okay, I don't know how the girlies are drinking this straight. It is disgusting. I've tried it like 3 times, can't do it. So I am going to keep them because you can't put these in like soup because it is like seasoning, it is flavored. So I am going to keep them and mix them into stuff, but to just drink by itself, no ma'am. No ma'am. My liquid IV, my little sweet stuff, s'mores, big barbecue sauce, and then over here is all of our pastas, protein pastas, noodles. This is all of my tea. I love this tea if you're like, when you're sick. Hubby put me onto that. And this the other one, the honey ginger one. That's the lemon ginger one. And then here are my other extra teas. My coffee, rice, more rice, granola, cereal, you know, just stuff that we buy in bulk. So like I said, it's not going to be, it's like these little 4 bins is not going to put a dent in what we need. I just think that I just need to figure out, let me set y'all up because I don't want to hold this. Yeah, these little 4 bins is not going to be enough to really organize how I really want it. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm really gonna figure out like the layout of the pantry and see how I want stuff to go. I think that would be the best bet. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm rambling, but I'm gonna figure it out and I'm gonna come back and show y'all what I come up with. All right, y'all. So this is what it's looking like. So I'm trying to get a good angle for y'all. Okay, maybe this way. Hold on. Okay, so this top shelf is pastas, canned goods, whatever. I just love how like open it is now and I can kind of see everything, which is like wonderful. So pastas, canned goods. The second shelf is like cereals and teas and whatever, which will probably like move up as we get more breakfast stuff, but this is just kind of what we have right now. This third shelf is all of our cutlery, plasticware, whatever. This little thing is for sandwich bags and Ziploc bags, but I don't have a lot of that, so it's just like right there. So yeah, and then the bottom one is just big bulk stock stuff, so rice, sugar, flour, not flour, the bone broth stuff, whatever. This kind of cleared up too. The shelf is the sauces. This is kind of like the dry stuff, and then that's just like miscellaneous like little bags and whatever there. The cabinet, I moved all of my rice, sugar, whatever, the little stuff that's in my little jars are up there. That's the back stock of my seasonings. That's my big seasonings up there, which I need to refill all of my seasonings anyway, but whatever. And then this cabinet here is all of my supplements and vitamins. Yes, it's a lot. I'm not going to tell you what it is today, but supplements, vitamins, and all of my Stanley cups and things are up there. So the only thing that I am kind of concerned about is just like all of my mittens and dish little things, and yeah, like this stuff. I mean, some of this stuff is seasonal, like this is Christmas, this is fall, whatever, so I probably will put it with the seasonal stuff that I have, which is another like organizational thing. But yeah, that's kind of what I need to figure out where to put that stuff. So that is it for this video. I know it's a little chaotic, but that's okay. I kind of accomplished what I wanted to accomplish today. It took me about two and a half hours. I think I started at like 12. So I did the upstairs closet and I did the downstairs pantry. I'm going to tackle the pots underneath the sink and stuff another day. I know what I want to do for that anyway, so I have to just go ahead and just buy it. But now that the pantry is kind of like clear, I kind of just, I don't know, I just kind of have to just play it by ear and just see like what I will need, because now that it's open, I just kind of like, well, I don't really need anything, I just kind of really need to organize. So I don't know, we'll see. But I'm about to make me and hubby a late breakfast because all I had was a granola bar and a banana, and I don't think he's had anything yet. So I'm about to make some grits, eggs, and bacon, and we're about to watch the Patriots and Broncos game. So I will talk to y'all later. Have a good, happy Sunday, or whenever you're watching this video, have a great day. Stay warm, stay inside, and yes, see you in the next one. Bye.